Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace getting into a profanity-laced back and forth with one of her constituents in the aisle of a makeup store over the weekend.
The constituent allegedly asked her if she would be holding any more town halls. In response, you can hear in the video, Mace told him to stop harassing her, and it devolved from there. She posted this, by the way. Take a listen.
You're getting in my face about a town hall. You could have gone last year. Would you like me?
If you have any plans to have more town halls this year?
I have town halls every year. I have over a dozen every year. Because you people on the left are crazy. You're absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are. And get out of my face.
You're insane.
Goodbye.
You're insane.
You.
That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just to go on this tirade and tell me you.
Yeah.
You. Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
You.
Get out of my face. Try it again. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Yep, I sure did. Absolutely. Get the out of my face. Now.
The confrontation seemed to take a turn for the worse when Mace said unprompted, quote, "By the way, I voted for gay marriage twice." And again, she posted this on Twitter or wherever she posted it.
Shaking my head.
So she wanted to record it and posted it.
So she's proud of this? I mean,
she's just such an attention-seeking individual.
She lost it, let's be honest. Lost her cool, lost her composure at best.
I think she's lost it in general.
It is deplorable.
Again, if she was recording her, I would have some sympathy. I mean, she's a public figure, so she has not an expectation necessarily of privacy. I don't think it's good to harass public officials necessarily, but it was yes. Yeah. He did not actually harass her. From what we saw, I mean, maybe you never want to judge everything by a small number of.
Could have filmed in the midst of it.
But if you're a government official, you just have to say thank you. You know, I appreciate your feedback, and that's what you're supposed to do. You got to have a little bit of a thick skin.
Well, thick skin and decorum. Like that, you are a congresswoman. You know.
She thinks of herself as a real housewife.
Well, newsflash, that ain't the case, and you have to be accountable to the public. And look, does everybody want to be bothered in a makeup store? You know, no. But then don't run for office. How about that, right? Like, don't run for office if you're expecting, especially in this day and age of social media. Don't run for office if you're going to be, you know, super private about everything, and you want to be walking in a store and have nobody ask you a question. You know, you're working for the people.
Yeah,
it's sad. I think it's sad that, especially to your point, that she posted it. Like, lady, really?
She has really recast herself in the last couple of years, trying to be more of a kind of MAGA celebrity person. I mean, as she notes, it is interesting. She says she voted for gay marriage twice. She was once seen as a more moderate Republican. Now, however, there just isn't, or even more Trump critical. The problem for her is there's no constituency for that. You got to be fully on board MAGA, or you're not welcome in the Republican Party. She has figured that out. She has sought greater acclaim and attention from the MAGA world by really leaning into the fight over transgender issues. I agree with some of the things she's had to say on that. I disagree with others.
Well, wait. On that point, she says she's pro-transgender rights, but then she uses slurs that are deeply hurtful for the transgender community. So, you know, she's trying to play both sides. So,
yeah, I mean,
you know, she can't. She's trying to do this dance. She's trying to do this dance, and it doesn't work, Robby.
Well, that was going to be my point. It's not working because my understanding from talking to people who are more on the right than I am is that actually she's not held in a lot of esteem by people on the right. That they find it insincere, kind of fake, and I don't think MAGA intellectuals view her really as one of them, but maybe this performance is enough for the base. I don't really know. I think I would say this of anyone, congressman or not, I would not go about just recording people with your interactions with people in real life. I don't think it's, you know, this kind of the Karen mentality or whatever. Just like, don't seek conflict with people. Maybe that goes for the guy as well, but yeah, I don't know why everything needs to be recorded.
Everything needs to be recorded.
Surveilled.
Well,
I
right.
like feeling do you like feeling surveilled all the time? People are. I mean, we're literally there's cameras pointing at us right now.
Well, right, and I'm also not running for office,
Yeah.
you know. And if I was, I think I would expect that again because of the times we're in. I think it's just naive to think that you're going to get all this privacy when you decided to run for office, and social media and Twitter or X is out there. So I think that it's pretty naive to expect the privacy in the makeup aisle. I think what would have been more appropriate would be for her to say, "Hey, you know what? Even if she didn't know if she was going to host more town halls, because this is what it was about at the end of the day. So, hey, you know what? I'm not sure when our next town hall is, but I'd love for you to attend. We're thinking about doing one this summer or this spring, and here's the number, and here's the information, and it's also on our website, and you can contact me anytime." And you're right. There's so many things she could have done. She could have just offered her email, even.
Or maybe this, Bofta. Maybe, just maybe, she was driven to homicidal rage, as I often am in the aisles in these convenience stores now, where they've locked everything, and you have to press a button and have someone come so you can get shaving cream or deodorant or hairspray. You know how everything's locked up now in CVS and Walgreens?
Well, yeah.
It drives me insane. What's the point of shopping there then? I'll just order it on freaking Amazon if I have to toilet paper. I don't want to invite the whole world into my shopping experience. It's insane and terrible that they're doing that. I hate it. Have security guards if people are going to shoplift. Actually police crime. Don't make us law-abiding citizens pay for this. It makes me furious, and I'm just not shopping at places anymore where you have to press a button to have someone come unlock the thing for you. It ruins the shopping experience. It's very dumb. So if she was going through that, then I understand her response. I would have acted the same way if it's that. I'm just saying.
You know they lock up even baby formula now.
It's stupid. Don't lock it. Have a security guard and actually
That
detain
costs money.
shoplifters.
That costs money.
It's going to end up costing more money when they lock everything up, and then people just consciously avoid shopping there. We're all going to pivot to online shopping.
Then I think you need to write it.
Strongly held.
Yeah, you need to write a note. You need to write a note to CVS.
CEO of CVS, stop doing this. This is dumb. People will stop shopping there. All right. Next up, we have a more serious and somber note to discuss. Breaking news, Pope Francis has passed away at 88 years old. We will talk about his legacy right after this.